As New York headed into Bocage Hardpoint, most expected the young talent of Neptune and Hydra to take over in the slaying department. But it was veteran Crimsix, back on the SMG, who stole the limelight, lighting up the kill feed with the MP40 as Subliners took a comfortable map 1 against rivals Boston.
5 more points and Crim, he's still alive, 36 and 28, leading the lobby. We had questions about if he can even run the role, let alone lead the lobby in kills. They can't win it off of this hill, but you gotta think they're in the best of situations. A 5 spree right now for the GOAT, make it 6 in a row, final 2 points, and that will be it. A statement on Bocage, as it's the veterans leading the way.
And that threw me off.
Expected to pick up where they left off in 2021, Atlanta FaZe were stunned by Seattle in their first match of the year. This was all the more surprising considering a dominant victory on Bocage Hardpoint, where Celium stole the show with an emphatic streak.
It's from every single player. They're consistently calling out everything that they need to do as Celium is hitting shots like that. 24-15 on a 4, make it a 5. Has the potential to go for the 6 on to Bread. He's not missing any shots right now. Almost up 100 points are going to be Atlanta.
MC being disrespectful on the middle side of the map. Finally gets cut down, but he can take a look at the score and be quite proud of himself.
Turning serious heads this weekend, Pred's performance for Seattle earned him the featured player honor for their grand finals match against Toronto. He was nigh on impossible to stop on Bocage Hardpoint, finding a quick 5 spree to put Surge up 1-0.
For this time, right? Vance is coming in through Barn, trying to make something happen. Mack, he's getting shot at by 3 different people. Nate's coming through as well, but so far he's alive. Pred has the cuts in Seattle, ran it up on this P2 hill, and they have such a good lead. They're going to be all of 5 seconds away from game number 1 on this new hill. Toronto, though, they are there first.
Here comes Pred still. If fire works out, do you get any more? Yeah, he can. It's 5. As he is rolling through, there it is. Late game heroics from the Thunder from down under. And that's how you start a grand finals.
The only 2 hard...
In a poetic end to the first OpTic vs LA Thieves match since the roster changes of the offseason, Envoy, despite having a statistically poor series up to this point, hit his former team with back-to-back flanks on Tuscan Hardpoint, picking up crucial kills to secure his revenge.
The strafing right clears the field. shotzzy manages to win one in the middle of the map, and OpTic are already on the point. Here come the Thieves through the front. But it's silly! On the back line, finds himself only 1. Dashy, close left. Envoy manages to break on through. And now the Thieves, they managed to cut through. Envoy with a 3-piece. And it's 20 seconds for the win now for the LA Thieves. You have to contest this somehow. They've got those streaks to break it.
And they got mid-map, they got the god headings, they got the setup that they need. You have to play this, and you got to play it fast. Envoy, there's 1, can't get the second OpTic. You are running out of time.
Dashy, big kills once again. Forward you go. You don't exactly have numbers. You don't have the time. You got to go, baby. Octane managed to win 1. Oh, there's the contest. OpTic dead on. Envoy with a break, and that's it. Envoy does it in the end. The dagger to his former teammates. And what a flank it was. The Dark Prince turned.
The MVP of the event in most people's eyes, Clayster impressed in all game modes for Toronto. Given his relentless aggression, his S&D game was all the more impactful. In a crucial Game 5 against LA Thieves, Clayster took control of the A bomb site with aplomb, planting the objective before completing the ace.
Positioning as he opens that window. 50 seconds left. All out attack should come in towards A.
Right at the call, is able to find the first, but quickly gets traded out. It's on to Clayster, as he'll be responsible for 2 of his own. Kenny and Octane down to man, but we'll finally see the plant go on through the smoke just to cover. Cammy in a great position toward the top. Kenny ends up getting taken down on the bomb site, and Cammy having himself a start to this Bocage. 6-1, continuing to take down the Thieves. Great work on the bomb site.
Pretty sure that was Clayster. He actually picks up the ace on.
Drazah was caught in some controversy this weekend, but he was a one-man army at times for the LA Thieves. Toronto were favourites heading into Tuscan Control given their performance in that mode last year, but Draza's 38 in 20 performance with a 9 streak to boot secured their 2-1 edge.
Ultra a solid, or rather, excuse me, Thieves a solid start here over at this A point, and Draza gets the call, says, hey, fly on forward, young man. Time to fly and fry, and he's doing exactly that.
On a 5 spree. 2 kills away from picking up that glide bomb. A is going to be completed. Now they have 2 minutes and 20 seconds to work this B point, up by 5 lives currently. Draza trying to finesse his way through the back. He knows that this one player in the back is going to be inside. The great movement coming in from Draza. Blasted assassin, able to find 2. And then Octane from the back, able to take down the 3rd. Now you see Bance still sitting at plat. They're picking up every single kill. Bance has to try to be the playmaker here for the Ultra.
He's just trying to stay alive. I don't know that he's there. He's still up, but Draza now finding himself on 8 in a row. Bance being so careful. He has not moved from this position, but his teammates continue to get picked. They continue to get dropped. That's the 4th kill finally from the Ultra. Bance reveals his position.
FaZe's substitute for the last 2 seasons, Sib finally got his shot with Seattle Surge this year. Needing a big play to tie up the series, Sib went huge in round 11, taking down Celium and Simp and stopping the defuse in the nick of time.
Red, the Young Guns in round 11, and they go big, and Simp takes down 2. It's all on, now to the 1v1. Arsees hops on the defuse. Sib, is he going to try to challenge? Can he come around the corner in time? And you bet he will! From the bench, 1 year later, to taking out his boys in round 11.
Arguably the most memorable moment of the event, Boston Breach's new star Capsidal took to the stage for his first ever LAN match of this caliber. Needing to win Berlin hardpoint to stay alive against New York, Big Cap took advantage of Subliners' discoordination with a spicy 5-piece.
Only 30 seconds more in our first set of rotations, and I gotta say, Jay, I like the comms there with Breach specifically. I felt like Capsidal, who was not just going on streaks, but making plays, obviously having a big performance there over at that Train Hill. This guy is looking to finally really pick it up. He's had a few slower maps, but I guess he's finally caught his bearings. Now 16 and 9, and forcing the issue on the flank. He's inside of their face, as that's gonna be 5 in a row. How about 6? It's 6 for Capsidal. He is woken up and erupting right now on the Subliners. Making 8 in a row. Boston feeding off the hype that this man can provide. 21 and 10. Big Cap. Welcome to the series, my friend.
Woo! He's going to be fully streaked out, man. In Boston, ever since they went...
After the major pre-tournament controversy regarding whether we would see snipers at the kickoff, Clayster showed exactly how entertaining they are to watch. With a veteran play worthy of putting on repeat, Clay dispatched of TJ, baited Cap off the bomb with a no-scope, and finished the job in style.
With that bomb continually, Cap and TJ, a huge round for them. This Cap will hop on the defuse, spots TJ, bing bong for the first! And he'll toss out a fake shot, Cap, he hops off the defuse. Cap hops up the defuse, the shot scared him, in fact, and again, Clay!
Ooh. Let me tell you, I'm so happy the sniper's back. Because I live for those moments. And so does he. What a clutch coming out of Clayster. Like I said, stand clear of Clayster.
Eventual champions Toronto would never have made the grand finals if not for an incredible conclusion to Tuscan hardpoint against LA Thieves. With everyone coming off spawn and just 2 seconds remaining, Ultra took advantage of Thieves' suboptimal setup to break into B1 and steal away the map.
Thieves can still win it here, but Cammy is trying to prevent it the best way that he can, as that'll be 4 in a row for him. It's going to be a race. It's going to be a race now over toward P1. We've got ourselves a neck-and-neck game, and Vance, he gets picked apart. Great teamwork already from the LA Thieves. 5 more points from the LA Thieves. Can they lock it up here? Toronto, can they get to the hill in time? They jump in at just the right time possible. It's a 7-point game. Kenny trying to stay alive. Toronto, they're staying up. They're staying up. Cammy, he'll win the final fight in the hill. But he doesn't want to try to give up any map control. He has to push forward. Will we see a game 5? It's tied. It's a 2-point game. LAT look to break on through, but Ultra
What a crazy ending to that game. Ultra, get back into this hard point with a great hold.